Hi, thanks for watching. Thursday the 25th of October 2018, the moon entered Taurus yesterday, 15:33, so in the afternoon UK time. Would have been in the morning in the States and Canada, will be sometime today in New Zealand. But there we go, the moon's in Taurus. Then we think about the bull in the china shop, but it's also about patience, and people can be very diligent, very kind of meticulous to get things right. Cat's throwing up, excuse me. Nothing like a cat being sick for a good astrological forecast. I don't know where I was now. Anyway, this Taurus moon, it favours anything that takes a lot of hard work, prolonged, persistent effort to make a thing happen. It's not so good for 5-minute kind of changes in things, but it can be good for those if they're part of a bigger picture. So, don't let anything stop you. Never let astrology stop you doing what you were going to do if you were going to do a good thing. Because, it is always there to help. So under a Taurus moon, it's good with plants, gardening, anything like that. It's best to avoid anything that you've got to be really, really quick. And although it's a fairly decisive kind of a time, really, this is probably not the best time to actually do something where you've got to be really quick-witted and make those decisions. It's more a time of kind of settling plans into our mind. And we see that also in Taurus because it's a good time for a complete rest, or a good time for getting a lot of things done. It's up to you. It depends where you are in the cycle. So fear it not, whatever you do. Of course, we had full moon yesterday. That was a very intense one, actually. My cats are still they're jumping about all over the place today. Very, very kind of different. And I had some interesting spiritual intuition last night as well. But I'm not going to put that in this because not everyone who watches this wants to hear about mediumship and stuff like this. But my goodness, it is a very powerful time at the moment. Long may it continue. It's never here for long. Never mind, moon enters Gemini tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, it's 20:40, 20 minutes to 9 at night tomorrow in the UK. So wherever you are in the world, that is happening somewhere. But for now, let's keep going. The moon is right now 99.3% on her way down and waning. Third quarter comes up on the 31st of October, which is a good few days yet. We're right into next week there before that happens. And that's coming in at 20 to 5 in the afternoon UK time. So pretty much in the morning in the States and Canada. Once we get there, the manifestation energy kind of drops down a bit because the moon is less than half full, and that sort of makes the tipping point of how powerful and how effective it is being from one day to the next in our lives. But the effects of a full moon last until the next one. So we are well and truly into that. The alignments of things today, the sun is conjunct Venus. Now Venus is retrograde at the moment. Excuse me. This is only about 40 days a year, and it's not going on for much longer. It's been happening for a while already. But Venus is very much retrograde, and so when the sun conjuncts a retrograde Venus, it's an inferior conjunction, if you will. Anything in terms of social conditions, the way people get on with each other, or whether they're actually out, in a group trying to make things happen as part of work or something, you find impulsiveness going on because things are so intense, and oh my God, let's get something done. Just doesn't matter what it is as long as we get something done. Avoid that one if you can, because there's no point in doing anything at all for just nothing. Now then, establishment leaders, I'm reading this word for word, establishment leaders may fall or be struck down in some way. Now, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you'll know I'm not a big fan of establishment leaders. I noticed that the leaders of the British establishment seem to have completely copped out of getting us any kind of Brexit deal. That's wonderful. I don't know why we pay them so much, and I hope they absolutely get knocked off their perches somehow during today, because when the sun conjuncts Venus, that is more than possible. On the other hand, concessions, agreements, people swapping things around, maybe even merging a bit, but basically cooperating between, whether that's individual people or in a group, cooperation comes up, and it is possible to resolve differences. I know how I'd like to resolve my differences with the British government at the moment, but never mind. Okay, right, I've gone really political. It's 4 minutes, so I'm going to leave it there. Something else coming up on my Andy Medium page on Facebook today. But that is it for the astrology. Wherever you're watching, thanks very much. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Share me around the internet if you can. Leave me a comment. We'll share the journey. And whatever you do, have a good day, my friends. See you tomorrow. Bye.